I fly out in 2 weeks and I somehow have to fit everything I own into one suitcase. I've been here for 5 years, so I have 5 years of clothing, 5 years of accessories, 5 years of bathroom stuff, toiletries, 5 years of furniture, and 5 years of probably random junk that's scattered around my room. And I'm trying to move to America in one suitcase. So today's video is gonna be all about paring down, doing the most extreme Marie Kondoing you have ever seen, and you'll just have to wish me luck. I think my plan is to go through all of my clothing first, because that seems a little bit less stressful than going through all the other stuff I have lying around. So I'm gonna start with my clothes, and that'll really form the basis of what I know I need to bring home. Most other things I can probably sell or leave with CJ or donate. But the most special things to me that I want to prioritize being able to take home are some of my favorite clothing pieces. I go through a closet clean out almost every 2 months, I would say. I'm always changing my style. My wardrobe is kind of always changing, so I'm very used to doing these big clear outs. And I'm actually kind of really excited to go through my clothes and have an excuse to cull 2/3 of it. Which I honestly do feel okay about, because I would say 75% of what I've bought this year has been from thrift stores. I don't feel too guilty about getting rid of some stuff. And of course I'm going to donate it back. I'll maybe try to sell some things, but I'll probably just make it easier on myself and donate most of it. I'm gonna do the whole Marie Kondo thing. I'm gonna hold each individual piece in my hand, feel how much joy it sparks, and then we're gonna form 3 piles. One pile is gonna be definite yes, I'm attached to this piece, I cannot see myself not bringing it home. Second pile is gonna be I want to keep this if I can. So if I pack everything from my first pile and I still have some spare room, then I'll start taking things from that second pile. And the third pile is gonna be, yeah, I'm ready to part with this, I don't need it. That'll be the biggest pile, unfortunately. And I think everything in that first pile, I'm just gonna neatly fold and put on my bed right away so that I can see how big that pile is becoming and kind of picture it in a suitcase. Let's do it. I'm finding it so hard already to know how strict to be, because I'm not attached to clothing. I have a few pieces I'm super attached to, but the rest of it I'm I don't really care. I feel like I change my style all the time, so I just don't know. That's probably one of my toxic traits, is I get sick of things so fast. But I guess I'll just keep the things that I'm attached to and the things that are really good quality classics. I haven't found myself reaching for this denim jacket, but it's why would I get rid of it? It's literally a denim jacket, well made. It'd be kind of silly to get rid of it just because I'm not in that phase of wearing it right now, you know? I'm gonna keep it for sure. The other thing is this is obviously a nice coat. It's from Kathmandu, but I just don't like it anymore, and it's huge. So if it's gonna free up a ton of space, then I will just donate it. I feel like that's the best thing about thrifting is obviously it's cheaper, which is great, and it's more sustainable, everyone knows that. But for someone who gets sick of their clothes so fast, it's so nice to be able to thrift something that I'm really excited about, and then if I wear it 3 times and then get sick of it, it's I don't have to feel guilty at all about donating it, because I spent $6 on it and didn't have any sort of wasteful impact. This is the other issue, is all of the pieces that I'm attached to are jumpers. So they take up the most room, which is so inconvenient. I'm not attached to any of my tank tops or anything, but they're not even gonna free up that much space. Again, a white linen button-up. I never wear it, but it's such a staple and so well made. I'm just gonna put it in my, I hope I can keep this pile, but if I don't have room, then it's fine. situationally cute. Like, I feel like you can make it cute in a really unrealistic outfit. Like with shorts and boots or like a mini skirt or something. But like, when would I ever wear that? Brrr, this is horrible. I guess the other thing to think about is like, I do like this shirt, however, I thrifted it and it would be very easy to thrift again. Like, you go to any thrift store men's shirt section and you can find one of these. So it's like, I've gotten my wear out of it for like probably the $3 I paid, and I could probably find it again if I needed to. These Kukai pants, like suit pants, are maybe my best purchase of 2023. I splurged on them and I have never regretted splurging on something less. And then we come to these kinds of pieces that I bought recently, spent a fair amount of money on, and then saw a video of myself in it and didn't like how it looked. These are the hardest decisions to make. I guess I'm trying to be really, really strict, so I'll put it in the middle pile. These are all of my definite yeses, and I feel like I should probably stop there because I still need to be able to fit shoes. This was my maybe pile, and that was my no pile. So I might just go through this super, super quick to see if there's any like one or two things I'm like really sad about parting with. Otherwise, I don't think we should fit much more. I've decided I'm gonna try to fit this. This is the skirt, horrible angle, but this is a skirt I wasn't sure about. If I'm having a hard time closing the suitcase, this will be the first thing I get rid of, but I want to try to fit it. I'm gonna try to fit this like wide neck top. This is like the most basic cami, but I feel like I could wear it on one of my travel days. And then this tube top is one of those ones that I just haven't been reaching for because I haven't liked myself in super tight things, literally as I'm wearing a tight tank top, but I have been liking myself in looser things recently. But this is like well made, it's a nice color, it's flattering, so I feel like I should keep it in case I get in that vibe again. And then these just like Lululemon shorts are getting so worn and gross, and I definitely need to get rid of them, but I might keep them again just for traveling because they're comfortable. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get rid of like 80% of these, so we're gonna be strict. Okay, rapid fire. Keeping these. These I love, but I feel like I could find them again easily. I wish I loved these, but I just don't. Leaving them. Love these. Keeping. Love these, but they hurt my feet and I got them for $6. These are vintage Steve Madden. I got them on Depop ages ago, and they're just the tiniest bit too small, so they're really uncomfortable and I never reach for them. Hence why there's so much dust on them. So I'm leaving these. Hopefully I can find someone with a slightly smaller foot than me that I can give these to, because they're really nice. Love these, but the inside just like rubs off onto you, so leaving them. I could not love these more. They're so fun, but this part is like too small for me to get my foot in. So hopefully I can give them to someone. Keeping my Tevas. These are my two pairs of sneakers, and I want to get rid of both of them so bad. I'm so sick of them. I've had both of them for so long, but I feel like I need to keep one until I purchase a new pair. And honestly, these are like obviously cuter, but these are more comfortable and I feel like hurt my feet less. I don't know. These fit me really well, so I'll keep them even though they're gross. These are gonna be, I might put these in a maybe. I thrifted them, so it's like I didn't spend that much money on them, but they're just like such a good staple. Yeah, they're gonna go in a maybe. These are like the perfect mid-calf boots. Mid-calf? I don't know. You can see how tall they are. They're perfect, so I'm keeping them. Here's the thing with these. I call them my potatoes, and I wear them every single day without fail, just like around the house. Even if it's hot out, I just find myself wearing these all the time. I don't care if they're not trendy anymore. I probably will repurchase them, but these are like destroyed. They've been out in the rain so many times, like they're getting disgusting, and they're huge. I was planning on traveling in them, but they're just getting so gross. I feel like if I travel in my Tevas and then leave these, I can save a lot of space. So this might be a really emotional goodbye for me, but hopefully I can rebuy them. I love these, and if you can see the pattern on them, I think they're unique enough that I want to keep them. These are nice. They're not real Birkenstocks. They're like platforms, so they're really heavy, and they're kind of giving boho to me, which is not my style anymore at all. So I think I'm gonna leave these. These two pairs of shoes are my mom's that she left here ages ago when she visited, and I'm not attached to them personally, but I'm gonna have to ask her permission to get rid of them. But for now, they're going in the leave pile. These I love. They're like one of my favorite pairs of little heels, but they broke, and they're like very slippery. They're just like in horrible shape, and I don't think they're worth fixing. I thrifted them for super cheap, and I feel like kitten heels are one of the easiest things to thrift, so I'm gonna leave these. Again, these are nice. You've probably seen me wear them before, but they're kind of more like street style. They're like rubber and patent leather, and I don't really find that I'm like a street style kind of girl. I feel like not myself in them, so I'm just gonna leave these, which is good because they would have taken up so much room. Leaving these, I'm bored of them. Definitely taking these with me. These two pairs of boots I thrifted on the same day, and I think they're so gorgeous. I got these for $2, I'm not even kidding, and they're real leather, made in Spain. Like, these are nice, so I want to keep them. Hopefully I can like roll them up and make them small. Yeah, I don't know if I can part with either of them, so I'm gonna try to fit both of these if I can, even though that's kind of ridiculous of me. I'm just gonna bag all of that stuff up that I'm giving away, and then I have to leave for a hair appointment. So hopefully next time you see me, my hair will look a little bit nicer. And then we'll tackle my bathroom and like accessories. My hair appointment got canceled, so you're stuck with my dirty hair. I'm gonna tackle the bathroom cabinet, and I need to keep in mind that I'm basically reverse packing. Like, I'm only keeping what I'm gonna pack and getting rid of everything else. So let's just do it. Let's take everything out. Don't mind me lying on my bathroom floor. I think I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna reverse pack. So I'm gonna put to the side everything I wanna bring and then just mindlessly get rid of everything else. However, I do wanna keep my hairdryer until I move, and I wanna keep obviously all of my period products because I'm gonna have one more period probably before I go, but the rest I'm just gonna like chuck unless I use it every single day. I've decided I'm gonna go through my makeup while I'm at this. Okay, I'm getting rid of all of this. And this used to not be able to close, and now it's like halfway full. So this is everything I'm keeping, and this is everything I'm getting rid of. The good thing about CJ staying here is that I can leave him with all of the cleaning products and like random stuff that we both use, because he will need them for the next like year or whatever, and I don't have to be the one to deal with getting rid of them. We're done in the bathroom. Next thing is just gonna be going through all of this stuff. It's kind of all the stuff that was on top of my dresser before I sold it. I'm really just keeping the skincare I use every day and the jewelry and the photo, and then my camera stuff is back there. But all of the other stuff I'll donate, like the dishes and the candles, like the candlestick holders, and some of this stuff is CJ. So I'm just gonna find a place for all of this, but I feel like it might be pretty boring, so I'll just speed through it and then come back when I'm done. It's been a few days since I filmed, and I think last we left off I had some other like just random stuff to go through, and then I wanted to put the room back together in a way that would be nice for CJ when he comes back. And the reason I haven't filmed is because I've been incredibly I don't know if depressed is the word. I've just had weird vibes for the past few days, just like completely taking apart my life here. It's kind of weird and disorienting. But now I feel like I've gotten enough stressful things done, checked off of my to-do list, that I'm feeling a little bit better, and I feel like I can really enjoy my last week here, which is really nice. I sold one of our bedside tables and the giant window mirror, and sold, oh, the dresser, but you already saw that. And then I packed up my comforter cover and put this new one on the bed. And I've rearranged the room. I've brought his dresser out here. Yeah, just kind of put it back together in a way that will be semi-nice for him. This is the new setup. Different bedding. Still haven't hung that mirror, but who knows if I'll care enough to do that. And then now, across the bed is the TV. I just tried to film a clip to like close up the vlog, and I feel like I just sounded so awkward and not like myself because I've honestly just been feeling so weird for the past few days. And like I obviously knew that I was gonna feel weird moving home after being here for 5 years. Like this has been my home for 5 years, so like moving overseas, obviously I knew it was gonna make me feel like sad and weird. But I think the reason it's catching me off guard is because I thought that the reason I would feel weird is because I would be like, oh, sad, leaving like everyone I love, blah, blah, blah. But it's more like I've had so much time to process the fact that I'm moving back to America. I decided I was going to like 3 months ago, so I've had a lot of time to process it. And now that it's getting close, and now that CJ's not here anymore, I'm kind of like, all right, let's just go. And like I don't want to wish the time that I have left away. Like I don't want it to hurry up, but at the same time it's like I'm anticipating the like culture shock or like weird vibes of being back home, and so it makes me anxious, not because like anything bad is happening right now, but like I'm anticipating having anxiety whenever I land back in America. And so I'm like kind of wanting it to happen soon so that I can like get it over with almost. And I've just had so many loose ends to tie up here that are just like the most annoying like grown-up tasks, like canceling insurance and selling my car and just like dealing with all of these things, like pretty much closing my entire life and existence in this country so that I can leave without anything like still active or whatever. And I've just had like the longest to-do list of stuff that I can't forget to do before I go back. And I've been good about like checking all of them off and stuff, and I've been kind of in a hurry to check them all off because it's been like such an overwhelming like long list that's clouding my mind and like making me feel so jumbled and scattered. And I only have like a couple things left to do. I think all I have to do is cancel my car insurance and go to the bank. But you know the feeling of like being in school or college or something and having a giant test to study for, and you're so stressed, or you're doing this big project and you're super stressed the whole time, and you're like, as soon as I turn it in, I'm gonna feel so much relief, or like as soon as I take this test, I'm gonna feel so much relief. And then you turn it in and you're like, why am I still stressed? Like the feeling doesn't leave your body that easily. And so I feel like now I'm just stuck in a feeling of stress, even though I like don't really have anything to worry about. Like I know I'm gonna get these things done, and I know that I'm gonna be going home soon, and I have a whole week left to just hang out with friends. That's why I started checking all these things off my to-do list early. And so it's like everything is going how it should go, yet my brain doesn't see that. So it is kind of weird, and I'm like trying to give myself grace. I don't know. I like can't tell what I need in this moment. I think honestly what would help is like exercise and more socialization because all of my friends are at work during the week, and CJ's not home, and one of my roommates usually works from home, but the Wi-Fi's out, so he's not here. So I'm just like here alone all day long, and I've been at home like almost all day for the past like week or so, doing all this stuff around the house, like gathering up all of my shit that has accumulated here, and just like being on the computer, being on the phone, tidying up the room, like all this stuff, just like so with my own thoughts, and or constantly having like YouTube videos on in the background, like not real socialization. And so I think I'm just going insane a little bit, which is fine because I know it's temporary, and hopefully I can start to have like a good happy week this week, because I would hate for my last week to be negative. But at the same time, I was talking to my sister yesterday and she was like, don't put so much pressure on yourself to make this the best week ever. Like when you look back on your time in Australia, it's not going to be about the last week. It's going to be about like the core of the 5 months. You're not going to think about the last week. So I don't know. It's kind of a balance of like, I want to make sure I'm not stressed all week and I'm not wishing it away, but I also don't want to put pressure on myself, because then that will make me feel kind of guilty if it's not a really great week and if I am stressed. Like if you have stress, adding guilt on top of that like obviously doesn't help. So I think that tomorrow I need to just like take a day off of doing anything productive. The great thing is that I'm not working these last few weeks, so I have all the time to like do whatever I want, which is a blessing and a curse sometimes, but I feel lucky that I'm not working. And so I think I'm gonna take tomorrow to not do anything productive. I'm gonna go to my hair appointment, which would be really fun. You know that I'm obsessed with getting my hair done. If you've been following my channel for a while, I love going to the hair salon. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm obsessed. I wanna like go get a coffee. I wanna go for a swim in the ocean, even if it's bad weather, because that always makes me feel better, no matter how cold or gross it is outside, or hot. It's summer. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe do some yoga or go on a walk. Like I almost want to make myself a to-do list for tomorrow for all of the fun things that I want to do, because I don't want to get sucked into doing anything else. I just want to like reset my brain and have like a nice meditative deep breath of a day. Anyways, what I was saying before when I tried to film this clip is that I'm gonna film packing up to move home, and I'm gonna film traveling home. I'm probably gonna film a little bit of this last fun week here. I'll film reuniting with everyone at home and like setting up my new space. It's something I'm really excited to do. And then I'm doing some traveling in America as soon as I get home. So that will be really fun. I've got lots of fun things to film coming up, so I'm really excited. So if you want to follow along, feel free to subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next week. Bye.